scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Here's the Scenario, a really funny episode. I'm calling it right now. I'm one of your hosts, Brendan Sagalow, being joined with me, as always,
by Mike Feeney, and also
Mike Cannon.
I appreciate you guys.
I did like that you Babe Ruth that.
What are you talking about?
You called your shot. It's going to be a funny episode.
I just shut down.
What kind of work on yourself have you been doing? Because immediately calling your shot, positive affirmation in terms of where we're going, and then also I appreciate you guys.
I think you're talking to the listeners.
Yeah,
I was talking to the listeners, which
No, I know.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess I'm just, I'm in one of those spaces right now where it's like, I know it's, but I'm looking. You get it.
I get everything,
and you get it.
Sure. Just the word spaces is.
I know it's like very much like
something.
I'm trying to avoid personality. I'm in the personality now.
But that is it. You're trying it on.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I'm looking at everything like it doesn't have to be all bad. You
That's
know
right.
what I mean, it can be good.
Well,
because
way to look at life.
If I like put out into the world good,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Maybe it won't follow me forever.
I don't know. I don't know if you get this thought, but I just had this realization where I was like, every time I feel positive, I feel like I'm tricking myself. Like I'm
Yes,
convincing
dude.
myself things are okay, and I'm like, what kind of idiot are you?
Yeah.
And then I realized that cynicism is the exact same trick. It's just used to protect yourself.
Exactly.
You know, I'm gonna
exactly.
start walking into life just neck first, dude. Wide open to the world. Slice me with a dagger if you'd like, but I'm going out feeling.
but also allowing the cynicism to come in as well, and just look at everything like,
The exact opposite of what I just said.
I know, but
There is a reality check somewhere in the middle, short of cynicism, short of
Exactly.
blind ignorance.
Yeah, but I like operating on the extreme.
I want to give out
Yeah.
into the world if I can.
Yeah.
I give.
He hasn't realized that he's that too yet.
Yeah, no, I am never in the Venn diagram middle.
Yeah.
Never,
No.
ever.
Yeah.
I'm bouncing around like I'm a ping pong.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, this podcast is a hypothetical podcast. You send us questions, what if scenarios, Mary F kills, and we will answer that to the best and most humorous to our abilities.
Why'd you give up on yourself?
You're right. So if you would like to send a question, please do it to our Instagram, which is
Here's the scenario.
Here's
pod.
the Scenario. It's
Yeah.
going to come up.
Everything is at here'sthescenario.com. You get all of our social media information on how to download the podcast, stream it. It's available on every single platform, YouTube, all that jazz. And then, of course, if you dig the show and want to support us financially, patreon.com/scenariopod. We do 2 bonus episodes a week. We even have a tip cup tier where you get absolutely dick all, but you get to give us $1 every single month and feel good about it.
We have zero shame of wagging our hand.
No, it's digital busking.
Yeah, buy us an NFT. We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
We should start making
Cursed.
NFTs.
You think so?
Yeah.
Did you see what Kanye just said? He was like, I work with real money.
Yeah, he wrote a handwritten note and then posted it on Instagram.
That's awesome.
And then he also said at the end of it, but maybe later. Like he also in the end was
Yeah.
like, we'll talk about it soon though.
I respect that. And I might be giving him too much credit.
You are.
But him posting, like him writing it on a paper, might have also been him going, I'm not even going to like type this with a computer. I'm going to show that I work with real pen.
Instead it looked
real
like
paper.
he said
But
he
he
looked
did
like
by rest.
it looked like he wrote it
Post-it.
with a crayon. Look at it.
No, that's actually nice ink.
Yeah.
That's just
good
a Sharpie.
Imagine your destiny is to be that tree.
I like how it goes.
It started as a seed.
That started at a seed.
At the end, it goes, do not ask me to do a fucking NFT. And then and then right underneath it, ask me later. Which
I
is
love
it?
that. I
He's
love
gonna
that.
be
That's,
president.
that's his mental illness personified.
I'm
That's
liking
perfect.
Kanye more and more every day.
He's gonna be
Ever since he
president,
got a
dude.
divorce, man. I
Yeah.
am team
Dude, him and
Kanye.
Britney Spears should get together.
Yes.
that'd be
Just two of the
sweet.
craziest people on
Start
earth.
robbing banks
Yeah.
together in masks that are presidents.
How soon would Britney be in like blackface, but it would be like shit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God, that
that-
is so crazy.
Well, you already see what's her name, right? What's her name? Julia Fox, Julia Rose, Julia something.
Yeah.
Who's
his
the girl?
new
Yeah,
girlfriend. Right?
he's like she
Oh,
looks.
his toy poodle of a woman.
Yeah, well, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
she's like dressing.
I've never even heard her.
She's like He's like dressing her now, and she looks
Yeah.
like the Black Swan. It's like her. She's got like smoky eye, like all the way around, like a little like a Ninja Turtle sash, but like of makeup and everything going around her. She
Oh
looks
my
like
God.
it's like V for Vendetta shit.
Yeah.
You know she doesn't have parents that have like traditional Christmases and stuff. You know what I
Look.
mean? Like,
That's not even the one I'm thinking of. There's a one of the picture of them together
Wow,
where
she-
that like goes
that's
all
crazy.
the
That
way
really
around.
makes her not at all attractive.
Well, that's
Yeah.
maybe kind of a subtle point of his.
Oh, where he's trying
Oh.
to really uggo
get
her
this, Pete Davidson.
I mean, look at that.
Look
like
at
a
him.
raccoon.
I mean, like a raccoon. I mean, look at him looking at.
up. Wow, did he
They
make
really
her?
did that.
He made her paint black around her eyes to match the black under Pete Davidson's eyes.
yeah,
That's hilarious.
as a subtle shot.
That's hilarious, dude.
Sleepy day.
Kanye's gonna have an album where he's like really serious, and he's like, I think I thought about fucking Pete Davidson at that time. People are gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
I'm
Anyway, let's
Anyway,
get to the
let's-
scenarios.
Yeah, we do have one scenario. I guess
Oh
it's
wow, you
been-
guys slacked this week. Get
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, I'm disappointed, but I actually read the first question of the book, and I can't wait to get to that question. This one comes from Chris Beno. No,
No.
don't do that.
No.
because I don't know the
Dude,
page.
you just looked like the principal in
No.
Billy Madison when,
No.
when he goes, wow, where did this guy sat on somebody and killed him? And he goes, where would he get time to get his teaching degree? He goes, no,
that
those kids are my life.
Diet Newman.
Yeah. What happened to that guy? He really did come in as just a like kinda Newman.
Yeah, and then did what? He did like 2 Adam Sandler things, and then do you know who we're talking about?
No, pull up a picture, please, Nicole.
There's a
He's
lot
like the
of,
guy who was the wrestler.
There
in
are
Billy
a lot
Madison.
of people
But
that
he's
well,
also
he's the
principal.
principal wrestler. And he there's a lot of people that have a career because they look like somebody.
Yeah,
That that
most
dude,
like brother.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god,
that is a terrifying image.
Is that now?
Yeah.
That is
That's the mugshot.
I hope he doesn't
Upsetting.
listen to this, but
no
Man.
He literally looks like the tip of my small thumb.
dude, yeah, he must have so much.
Can we lock in on this, Nicole, and put them side by side? Because the disgusting hammer at the end
Show
of
your
my
nail side.
Oh my god, that's the Newman
that part
side.
gives me that part gives me nightmares.
the nail side is hell.
yeah,
Yeah, I can't do that to you guys. I look like this literally looks like I'm a raptor. Like my 4 hands are down and then I have a back
Yeah,
claw that
you have a dew claw.
that takes
Yeah,
your eyes
yeah.
out.
That's hilarious. This guy looks like the fat in his body squeezed his organs up to his head.
Yeah. And the liver spots are rough. This guy is in for a tough last week of his life.
I can say that now. I've lost 15 pounds, so
Yeah, now
I
it's
can now start
Give us the
calling
update.
people fat.
Give us the up.
I'm at 228.
Good for you, Mr. Ham and Cheese Roll.
Yeah, I did stop keto. I went.
You stopped?
Well, I was feeling like weak, and I was like, it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Let me learn from the diet, and maybe, I mean, it's like something you can go into
How
and
quickly
whatever.
did you get Burger King?
That was my first meal, man.
Let
I
me
know.
learn from
I
this
know.
Use a gift card?
experience.
Fuck, dude, no shit.
What?
I completely forgot because I'm ashamed of
You are
getting
a
Burger King.
Bleached ape.
We all are. Do you know
I've
we
said
all
this
have?
before, but you are Mr. like Magoo. Like he somehow is walking through life, like walking off of a
Yeah.
high beam of a building and landing in a pillow factory,
Yeah.
and then walking into just like every mistake and instinct. I
And
feel
just
like
walking
you,
into a drive-through at Burger King.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and like Mr.
Yes,
Magoo,
there's Brendan. There he is.
that's awesome.
That is you.
That's awesome.
awesome.
If I were a
Put a
woman, I'd
Green
be
Day-
attracted to that.
Put a Green Day shirt on that fucking thing. That's Brendan.
Dye the hair blue. Dye the whole head,
Yeah.
the whole body blue.
Put flakes coming off its chin. That
Yeah.
is Brendan.
Chin.
With some
My
weird
chin.
tattoos on random fingers. that
Yeah.
Yeah,
parts
yeah,
of your
that
body.
he regrets.
Make like an extra large dog tattoo across the entire half of the
Oh,
really
that
let
is-
people know this ape's been hurt.
That's right. If somebody could do that for us.
All right,
Great.
first question.
First question. First question of the podcast comes from Chris Bickler.
Mickey.
Not sure if I'm supposed to send scenarios here or on the Patreon, but here it goes.
Yeah.
Here's a scenario.
Just to answer
Did
that, by the
somebody
way.
just plummet off the roof?
just
Did you
by-
hear
That was
that?
Mr. Magoo.
Yeah. Just by the way, to answer that question, if you want us to talk about it on this episode, the free episode, send it to us on Instagram. If you want us to talk about it on the Patreon, we do a bonus episode just on Patreon, and that's where we also do questions on the Patreon.
Yeah.
So Patreon questions for the Patreon, Instagram questions here for the Universal show.
Great.
Universal.
Yeah,
Universal. I like that.
Thank you.
You sounded like you were about to defend yourself, and you're like, "Thank you."
Feeney is like, who's that guy in Grandma's Boy that when they were like, that's a good idea, he was like, those are the only kind I have. Remember that?
The guy in the leather
Yeah,
duster.
the dude who's a robot.
Yeah.
Feeney's on Twitch like this,
Yeah.
listening to techno. That's so funny. That's so you, dude. Alien.
Well, that guy's a shitty, weird nerd guy.
That's
so
right. That's you to a T.
What happens to that guy? Does he turn around at the end? Like,
No, he kills himself.
He dies. No, they give him they thwart him,
yeah.
and then he's
like a poor guy with Asperger's.
I think in the end he tries to help them. I feel like he has a change of
No, they
He
play
does have a
one on one. He
redemption.
plays
Yeah, and he
Grandma. He does not have a redemption. He plays Grandma in the game that Alan Thicke or whatever his name is fucking created, and she's like, I can prove it's his. Whatever. Knock off Betty White.
Yeah.
Who looks like that's exactly right. That's her.
Whoa.
Crazy. And what?
Dante.
Do you know? And we'll get.
I hung
we'll
out with
get to
him
the
for a
question.
full day.
That's so funny. I remember that. But
he kissed me so many times.
wow.
Yeah.
You must have thought things were like.
Yeah, my album was out that day. I'm like #1 on iTunes. He told me albums don't matter, but I'm still going to be a star. Planted me a kiss. And I'm like, that guy's the best. He gave me his number and then kept texting me for a while after that.
Whoa, he gets really fucking high too.
Yeah, he does. On a lot of.
He used real heat on that movie too.
Hell yeah.
Because they and they did like 27 takes, and he was like, "What's the line?"
So, first question.
First question: aliens come to Earth knowing nothing. It's fine. Aliens come to Earth knowing nothing about human civilization. They're here to study us and have to take 3 people with them to experiment on and learn about our species. They ask you to provide the perfect specimen for them. 1 man, 1 woman, and 1 child. Who do you send to be studied by aliens and why?
Only 1 man and 1 woman?
1 man, 1 woman, 1 child. And can I throw one in? 1 old person.
Oh, I have one.
Throw an old person in there to let them know we age, dude.
We do age.
I have.
Love that.
Let them
I have.
see
I
that.
think. I think the only man to send.
Are you gonna say The Rock?
I am going to say The Rock.
I was gonna also say The Rock.
Because he
would volunteer.
in terms
I'm
of-
so dumb, dude. I'm like, who's like a smart in shape guy? Like, I literally couldn't. I was rapping the Rock song before this stupid episode.
He would let the aliens know how, like, because he's so motivated. They'd
Yeah.
be like, "Oh, we can't mess with this species."
No, he'd make them achieve more.
Yeah, yeah.
He'd get in there and really stir it up and be like, you guys are not reaching your full potential.
Yeah, aliens
Yeah.
in sports bras.
I
being
bet
like,
you could
"Oh my
read my
God."
mind if you thought enough about it.
Yeah.
They all get tribal tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're crop circles.
Yeah.
Wait. In terms of woman, who is the one?
Natalie Portman.
I thought you were gonna say Cuomo.
You know what ruined Natalie? You know what ruined Natalie Portman for me was when you were telling me about the masterclass of hers. That really made
What,
her,
that one scene where she was like, "Try
Well, it's more
yes
than one.
and."
But yeah, but there's that.
That
yeah.
was
There's this
ridiculous.
thing in like improv. I've never done it, but they call it
Oh
yes
my God.
and.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It makes you go, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Improv is short for improvisational comedy.
I'm Natalie Portman, a human.
She probably barely is. You know what? You're right. She does have that. She does have that like Tom Cruise focus face. You know what I mean? Where she
Yeah.
can just laser
Child
through.
actors, you can't send a child actor.
Yeah.
They're too like.
Especially
No.
one that played like the affection, the eye of an older man.
Maybe you can send, and these are just actors. Like we could literally pick anybody. We could pick Greta Thunberg if we wanted to.
No.
No,
Yeah, what
was-
about,
she'd,
Socially,
she'd yell at them?
Socially, she'd scare the
How
shit
dare
out.
you!
Yeah. Well, the man taught us motivation and
She looks
and
like
compassion and kindness. And then the little girl just kept yelling at us. And we're not really doing anything.
Yeah. We don't know what carbon emissions are. You see, we're an alien life form, and we actually thrive in carbon.
Yeah.
Everything she's saying is objectively wrong.
To us.
But she won't hear it.
To us.
She won't hear any of it.
She won't hear any of it. I can barely understand her.
Yeah. What with the Gloop Glorp translator and all?
Is she speaking
It's not perfect. Now,
Glorp translator?
what?
That's the name of the episode.
What woman can we send?
Now, it's kind of concerning me that we are
Disconcerting.
Well, it's concerning me that we're taking a while to find a woman. Like, is that sexist?
No.
Because
No,
we knew immediately.
my
We're like,
first,
send in
my
guy.
first instinct was to say,
They got this.
We'd all represent well.
my first instinct was to send Michelle Obama, and then I'm like, because she's like strong, powerful, and smart, and I'm like, you know what though? No, like there needs to be somebody where they feel like she's too polished. We need somebody with a little grease on them, a little gloop glorp on them.
A little glorp on their gloop.
A little, they need to be able to gloop with the best of glorp.
Yeah. Now, I'm trying to think of somebody who's like not now. Michelle Rodriguez is too much glorp. Now we need more gloop, less glorp, and so there's got to be.
That's gonna kill me the entire.
I got
time,
one.
man.
Charlize Theron.
Oh, great
That might be
suggestion!
a
I
good
love
one.
how it's still only
Born-
actors.
Yeah,
Born-
yeah, we can
Bo-
send
well,
scientists.
yes, but she can act smart. She can act smart.
Scientists.
I think you have to have an actress, similar to how you have to have The Rock, because he can kind of speak in a professional tone because they've acted that level.
Yeah.
So as long as they're given the information, they can seamlessly integrate it into the conversation.
There's
as
no
best as
better
possible.
answer than Charlize Theron.
I just feel like the alien. I do like the answer, but I feel
Ow.
like
Shattered my metacarpal.
Why did you hit so hard?
I was excited.
if we send an actress, maybe if the aliens are higher life forms, like more intelligent, they'll be able to see right through them like bullshitting. You know what I mean?
But maybe they're
Be
so
like, "This is a
fucking
human."
vapid that they believe it.
Yeah, and Charlize Theron too.
It's true.
I believe everything she's ever done, every role she's ever been in. I'm like, she's
Yeah.
playing herself, which is that character, and then they made a movie around her with her actors.
Plus, she's like international, born in South Africa. Her mother shot her father in front of her.
Oh,
She's seen a lot of shit. She's very
Her
smart.
mother
I think
shot
she's,
her father in front
Oh,
of her?
baby, did
Oh,
she
yeah.
ever? Yeah.
Why?
And I think he just looked at another woman.
He was glooping another glorp.
Yeah, he was really glorping.
She's got a lot of good gloop glorp.
Yeah, I love both her gloops and her glorps.
Yeah, she's gonna be good. And also, I think and
This
now,
has run its
and now-
glorp.
Yeah. Now I will
This
say,
is
yeah,
glooped, it's glorp.
or has it? And so many people have shut this off. Now,
What the fuck are they talking about?
the third gloop glorp, they were like, and I tried.
And I tried.
But now this may sound a little bit however you want to take this, but I do think there is a benefit to sending Charlize Theron versus if we sent The Rock and let's say Rihanna, they might be like, everybody looks like these two, just these
Yeah.
like beautiful, like like
What people could be.
ethnically ambiguous looking.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to send Roseanne? Here's an accurate portrayal of at least our country.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
And then the Asian we have to have it will be a child. We have one of the little kids.
Any Asian
No,
kid.
the little
Dude, first of all,
the little Asian from
you meant to say the child would be an Asian, but you're like, now the Asian would be the child.
We have to send an Asian.
yeah, and now the Asian would be the little one, Byong Sun from Kicking and Screaming, who helps form a Mega Man. Please pull up Byong Sun, Nicole.
Yeah, I need to see
Kicking
Byong
and
Sun. I
Screaming.
think I know exactly what kid
he's
you're
like
talking
2
about.
feet tall.
He's like a wisecracking kid.
No, he's terrified.
Yeah. So we'll send Byong Sun.
Can you get a body of
that
his,
kid
a
is
shot of his
38
body?
years old at this point.
That's
Yeah,
he's 38
what-
in that.
What does he look like now?
Byong Sun
now.
Boy,
Yeah.
that's gonna auto prompt right away in Google.
the computer just starts.
Yeah.
It's the exact same, but with wispy hair on his chin.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has a beard.
If he does.
Man, this must be hard.
See, look how short he is. Have you never seen Kicking and Screaming?
I have. I watched it once years ago
Oh,
in high
good.
school.
So good.
I really like that.
It's
movie.
one of his most underrated movies. It's just so
Byong
like
Sun?
Well, because it's a kids movie,
No,
so
no.
people immediately.
No, this is peak Byong.
no, not even peak powers.
Peacock duck.
Do we have Byong Sun now?
I'm looking for it. He's a
Oh, that was
He's
fun.
elusive.
yeah.
He's elusive. Oh, he's off the map.
We're trying
We're trying to send him to the aliens.
to send this kid to the aliens. Maybe Richie from Family Matters.
Government, get us Byong Sun.
Another good kid.
Who?
If we're snatching kids out of the past, we might as well maybe throw little Richie from from Family Matters. He kind of looked like child Michael Jackson.
Yeah, can we pull? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like a cute kid.
Yeah, culturally
He
and
did look
ethnically
like
ambiguous.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he even had like Jerry curl with like at
And
4.
he didn't look like any of them.
No.
Who's
No, he
kid-
looked like Rachel. Rachel was caramel skin. She was hot. I used to get hard as a 7-year-old watching Aunt Rachel.
What I liked about this question is that all three of us came up with the answers. Like we all
Together.
into like my 3, your 3, and your 3. We all 3 of us came up with them together.
Team.
Wow. We're still learning.
Yeah.
That's great.
Podcast is still taking shape.
Yeah.
Is this him?
I think so.
No.
He's hot.
Oh my God.
Why is he?
Imagine he still has the little kid legs. Though.
Why does he have? Why
Is he
does
like
he have?
an artist?
Why does he have
Like a singer?
He's an actor, clearly.
geisha face paint on?
He's using contour lighting.
Oh,
I bet their headshots in Asia are different than ours. Like I bet that's what all their headshots look
I
like.
gotta tell you,
What do you mean?
the white
Powdery?
suit.
Yeah. Like you know how like I don't know. I just feel like their
what are
culture
they
for
from?
their
Mozart?
I don't know. Can we look up
What?
actually this would
First of all, what would lead you to believe that?
just that picture.
Just that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cuz it's all it's you're right. The face is all contoured.
So if we were to sum up more vague, you made a generalization based on one thing about an entire race of people.
Don't we all?
I made a yeah.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I bet they do that to us too.
Yeah, I bet they do.
All right. If you can be, thank you, Chris, for putting in a question for us this week. If you'd want to put in more questions, just follow us on the Instagram and send them right to there.
That's right.
If you could be a contestant on any game show, which would you like to be on?
Also, I just realized a few things. Number one, I feel like we do have more questions in the requests folder.
Do we?
Yeah. I think we had like a handful of them. And also,
Oh.
Bobby just called me.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, we do have a bunch in the
We have a
requests.
bunch. Just
Okay.
So we're going to go back to that.
All right, this one comes from Chuck Sway.
Why did you check your phone?
I was scared he called me.
Did I call him back on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
This feels like a very
Why not?
Bobby thing to do.
Call him back on the podcast. He would love
He
that.
loves
doing
calling
that.
people on the podcast. It really adds nothing.
He might hate this
Fuck,
stuff.
should I not do this?
No,
I just
do it.
called and hung up.
No!
Oh,
what are you,
no.
crazy? He's going to think you're dead now.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's that's what I think when somebody calls me quickly.
And then he immediately hangs up. We couldn't get him on the show, so we have to
First guy.
trick him into coming on.
Bobby, you're on Here's the Scenario. You're our first guest ever.
Hey!
Hey, Bob.
That noise got picked up.
So quickly, man.
Yeah,
That's the best.
man.
Oh, good, because I was trying to think of how I'm going to find a time to have to hang up on him, and I know it was going to cause an irreparable rift in our relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa, that was a lot of.
An irreparable rift in our relationship. Hey-
You're a parrot.
yeah.
You love it.
I loved Iago in Aladdin. Gilbert, I'm a comedian parrot. Hey guys, and Nicole the producer, not Nicole
Oh.
Cannon's wife. Not Nicole Cannon's wife. Oh, he didn't put a comma there.
Well, it still works.
Still works. Here's the
Doesn't
scenario.
actually.
Huh?
It doesn't actually
If
work
he just
without
put
comma.
the comma.
Yeah, you saying she's married to a woman?
What the heck? Here's the scenario. You find yourself 2 inches deep, and your mom and your
Sagalow's halfway there.
Nice.
Living on a prayer.
I've already come. and your mom and your dad 2 inches deep in you, do you push forward or pull back to get out of this? Hold on,
I see. So this is the question since he's illiterate. You're in the middle.
What are
You
those-
are 2 inches deep into your mother already. So you're Brendan,
in your
you're
dad
halfway
and-
there. For us, you're a 16th. And then your dad is it's just covering my piss hole. That's it. And your dad is 2 inches.
2-inch pistol. The horror that would be.
That's how you would piss. That's what it would sound
I
like.
put out a campfire.
Just sheets of water.
Yeah, and your father is 2 inches inside of you.
Mhm.
So, do you push back to get out or to get in? I mean, do you finish with your dad?
I'll let my dad fuck me. That's his problem.
That's his.
That's his problem.
So afterwards, he has to
be.
rectify why he was able to fuck his son.
Exactly, and
That's
you know,
a good. That's probably the only psychological answer.
I can look forward and be like, "This is another man, and I'm trying something." And good
It's
for
good
me.
to still try new things.
All right. I mean, I'm 30, so I guess now try it on.
If
Never
not
say
now,
never.
when?
Try,
Never say never.
Gay incest.
Yeah. You know.
I would just seesaw and fuck both of them. I'd rock back to
Yeah.
get as much power and force as possible, and then jam it as
Yeah.
deep inside my mother as humanly
Yeah.
possible.
I would look at my parents and go, "We're this family now."
Yeah, yeah. My mom. I'd love to just, I'd love to knock my mom deeply enough to knock a bat out of there or something. Just like,
Yeah, and then everybody goes, "Why have we been fighting this long?"
yeah. All we had to do was fuck as a family.
Yeah, thank God I came.
Feeney, jump in.
I did before.
What would you do? You do
I
what
said
I
you're
said.
psychological. That's psychologically the only answer.
You just don't want to lose.
Because it's like
in
you
that
said, it's
situation.
putting
That's why
on
both.
it's putting it on
Yeah.
the other person to go, this is your problem.
Yeah.
But it's their problem either way.
It is their problem.
Yeah.
Either way.
I was thinking about it because I accidentally, and by accident, I mean I've been mostly watching stepmom porn, but I did stumble on this porn where it was an older woman, and I'm not usually into that, but I was like, let's see. So she was like saying no to her son, like, "You're my son, can't do it," and was
Wow,
actually
they usually don't say "you're my son." They usually like just throw in like, "We're not even related."
Right.
Really?
Well, this
They do
was,
that, like,
and
really
this was a
quickly.
convincing acting. So it was weird because she was holding the phone.
Whoa.
And it was that close. And then after a while, she like zoomed back enough to where there was no even guy. It was just her and a toy. So it was kind of weird. But she was like saying, we can't, and was like half crying. And I was like, I was like, this is weird, man. And then I was thinking, I think a mom would have to let her son have sex with her. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
That's very
Like, I
interesting.
think their love for their son is great enough to where, like, she'd be like, "No, you can't, but I guess if you have to."
if you have to,
Yeah.
You've watched too much of that category.
yeah. But I also kind of get that, probably
know what I'm
because
saying?
I too have watched too much of that category. But I get that where they're like, "I'm not gonna fight my son. What if we kill each other? Or what if
Right.
he kills me?"
What if we kill each other?
And I'm his mother. I just I brought him into this world. He shot out of this thing. I
Yeah,
gotta
he-
allow him re-entrance.
Yeah, he can visit the old stomping grounds.
Now imagine if we didn't check the request folder.
Yeah.
We still have more?
We have two more.
Look at that. Thanks, everybody, for sending questions. If it's the first time sending a question, sometimes you get requested.
Right, and go to here'sthe-scenario.com again for all the stuff. Can we plug dates, actually? Because we have some stuff coming up. We might as well do that.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly halfway there. Perfect. MikeCannonComedy.com for all the dates. At this point, I think I have that run through Michigan, which one of the cities have changed, so please listen the heck up. 210, that's February 10th. We're in Rockford, Michigan at the Corner Bar. This is Brendan and I. Then we are in Grand Rapids Friday and Saturday. That's 211 to 12. And then 13th, we are in Detroit. 8 Mile, bitch. If you
That's
don't
gonna be
think
so
we're going to
fun,
the
man.
hip hop shop and kissing the ground, you're out of your mind. We're
Yeah,
gonna be, Brendan and I are both gonna film each other trying to croak one out on the 8 Mile. So
Yeah, we're not even getting a hotel. We're just going to sleep on the plot of land that was Eminem's old house.
us and everybody else in Detroit.
yeah. At least all the white ones.
Yeah, and all of that leading to the 18th, February 18th, New York City, my hour special taping at the Triad Theater. Get tickets. We're almost sold out on the late show. The first show is about 60% sold, so get tickets right now, MikeCannonComedy.com, and I'm fucking fired up for it and really excited. So
It's going to be great. And also, March, at the end of March, emails.
Emmaus.
Emmaus.
Cernistal was phonetically spelled it out for us.
Emmaus
because he was
Theater.
embarrassed.
Me and Cerna have also been talking, so we are working on the website.
Oh, that's cool. So you're not going to be giving out your family's private information for long?
No, it's going to be the front page.
And we're
my
not-
mom's social security number.
Cool.
And we're not sure. I still don't know what's going on with the Calta cruise.
It's happening.
Is it?
Yeah. The Celtic Cruise is happening, and your boys are going to be there.
Hell
so
yeah.
get tickets to that if they are available still. I'm pretty sure it sells out all the time. But
Yeah.
we're still going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Twitch and all that shit.
And yeah, I'll be at Uncle Vinny's in February, and I got a ton of city dates this month. So come out and see. I am Mike Feeney on social media, MikeFeeneyComedy.com, YouTube.com/MikeFeeneyComedy to go watch Rage Against the Routine, and Twitch.tv/NYFreshmaker. What a little community. I just want to tell this cute little anecdote I saw
Don't arch
yesterday.
your eyebrows while sincerely talking about Twitch.
How?
Like in a serious, like, I'm
You
about
can't.
to say
You
something
can't
heartfelt.
arch the eyebrows and talk about Twitch. You have to choose one.
No, I will not.
you choose the eyebrows.
Yeah. Happy?
You got
Yesterday, someone came in the chat that was new, and they're like, "Hey, what is this? I just watch Mike play video games. I don't understand." And then everybody that was in the chat was like, "Hey, welcome, new guy." It was like cheers.
Yeah.
They were like, "Hey, new guy, get in
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
what's happening. Here's who he's playing with. They're having a good time. They're
Yeah.
about to win this game. They're kicking ass." And the person's like, "All right!" Like it was like someone threw him a beer.
That
And
is
they were like,
absolutely what I love about Twitch is that like we have like cultivated kind of a nice audience. So if anybody comes in, even if they're like dicks, they're like nobody really says anything, and they go like, "Well, this isn't fun."
Well, you guys really
Then they leave.
you really set the tone with the silly face stories promoting your Twitch.
Mike sent me a DM and
The silly face
and went,
gang.
"So is this what you guys got to do? You got to make silly faces to go on Twitch?" And I go, "Are you mad at us for this?"
I said no.
Yeah.
I was actually experiencing great joy. I'm choked up.
That's
Oh,
Bobby.
Lucas.
And as for me, I will be with.
he walks in, gloop glorp delivery.
I mean, what the fuck? Twitch.tv/sagstariches, Instagram, Twitter. Follow your boy, Brendan Sagalow. I'm going on the road with Mike. Obviously, see us.
Yeah.
And then let me,
Thanks, buddy. Thank you.
what am I going to say? The dates again? Or
Don't
something?
say it
No,
on the
no.
popular shows.
No, I just love Brendan.
Yeah.
I did send
I
Brendan
said it
a
on.
nice little thing on
That was a
he
fun
on Chip
that was-
Chipperson.
Yeah.
That felt as close to a threat as possible.
Oh!
Like when I saw that, I was assuming that you were driving to whatever his location was to shore up the inaccuracies.
Yeah, Mike sent me a video of me on Chip being like, "I got no road dates."
Yeah, I'm not on the
and then,
road.
And then you go, "Oh!" And it was one of those where I was looking at it and I went, "Oh." It's like I'm so fucking stupid.
Did you plug the podcast?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he did.
And then also let's promote this. April 1st, I'm headlining Nick's. And let's
Nice.
thank
Boston.
you very much. In Boston. I
Come
will be
out.
back.
You guys are out
Longer
there.
set. I think I gained some fans out there. They were very nice.
Yeah.
So come see me do a longer set. And I've heard that room is awesome when it's filled.
many seats?
When there's a lot of people in there.
600.
600 seats. It's the
600.
Beacon. It competes with the Beacon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So come out and see me and just keep supporting us and support the Patreon, please.
Yeesh.
Nicole?
Oh yeah, Nicole.
Nicole C. Lines on Instagram.
What was that?
I support you, Nicole.
Yeah.
That had nothing
I
to do
think
with
you're
you,
a
Nicole.
worthy partner.
That had nothing to do with you, Nicole.
It had
I
everything
appreciate you.
to do.
No,
It's
no.
a direct response to her speech.
Yeah.
No, what I was doing
That was
was like
the
if
patriarchy.
it was the patriarchy, and I apologize.
He did just come from Real Ass Podcast, so
Oh.
it's still
real ass patriarchy.
yeah. He's writing that one down for the next time he goes on the show.
Isn't this the real ass Patria? Fuck! I just fuck it up. Okay, this one comes from Coca. Hey guys, dope show. Thanks for the giggles. Here's the scenario. You are in a coma while unconscious. You are replaying one memory or event in your life over and over. What would be the memory or event? Hashtag 4.6, which I think is his penis size, is what he's saying.
What was the question though? After the penis size, everything Men in Black me.
Everything Men in Black to me is very funny. The question is, we're in a coma.
Coma.
What one moment are we replaying over and over and over again?
It has to be something like fun. You know, it was a great memory that I remember. It was like a great day and a very funny movie-esque moment was when we adopted my golden retriever, Bo. It was like this big horse of a golden retriever.
How'd you spell it?
Beau.
Of course you did.
How would you spell it? Bo?
Bo. Probably
Yeah, like Bo
B-O.
Jackson.
Yeah. Beau would.
I think that's
it wouldn't
how we
be my
spelled it.
go-to.
Maybe we didn't spell it that way, but
That's a Texas way to spell it.
Bow.
Bo.
Bow.
Bo.
View.
So the first time you got your dog?
Well, we brought my mom and I went to get him, and we brought him back in the car. And this dog is like 110 miles an hour of big dog, golden retriever energy.
That's awesome.
Oh, you got it as an adult.
Yeah,
Full
the dog was I think like a year old or something like that when we got him. So he was like still a puppy in that sense, but he was large, and he was just like, I love everybody. I'm going over with you guys. Life's a bag of mess. And
That's awesome.
he's running around the car. So I have that like, because we had a dog when I was born, but it was like my mom's dog from college, and he was kind of like old and would bite me, you know, and all because I would
That
be
makes
yanking its
sense.
tail. All
Yeah.
because I'd be yanking its tail as a 2-year-old. you know?
Yeah, of course.
And
Yeah,
so-
but a lot of dogs are really like they understand. Like dogs get that you're just an idiot.
You're
Oh,
a
I
little
would
kid.
torture him,
man
and he would
cub.
really let me get away with murder, like pulling his ears and all this other stuff.
Apparently, he wouldn't. He
And
bit
then,
you.
well, I mean, there was a couple times
Yeah.
when he was getting older where he was like,
Yeah, where
it's time to grow up, kid. And grow up, did I? So then we bring the dog home, and he's got all this energy. So I have the new thing of like, after the dog had died, the old dog had died, getting the new dog. Now it's like my dog too. It's not just like, here's the dog that was
Yeah.
here when I was born.
Yeah.
And
You get to have the fun of naming the dog.
I think the dog was already named though, which kind of sucked. Which you can definitely change it,
Yeah.
but with
Yeah.
I don't know, we didn't or something. But so here's the memory.
He's
This
just trying to take as little responsibility for the spelling of that.
I didn't.
Well, I don't know.
I wonder if it was B-O. I would spell it B-E-A.
You guys respelled it. In the shelter, he was Bo, B-O, but you're like, we're gonna first things
complicate
first.
this.
Yeah. He's first things first. He's out of the little cage home where we name people B.O. Okay,
Yeah.
so now we're going to give him a proper name in a household. So it was the summer. My dad was out when you went out in my backyard. If you made a left and then another left, we had like this fenced off garden area that my dad would grow like tomatoes and all this other stuff. So my dad was out there like literally like chase lounge, sunbathing
Yeah.
in the summer. And so we let Bo in the backyard for the first time. And this dog, just like he does 5 laps around the pool. And my dad, again, is like fenced off in this thing. So I open the fence, and like, as my dad is like the most relaxed, which by the way, was not on board with getting another dog, like was begrudgingly agreeing to it. Just like I swing it open, and he hears me open and goes, "No, don't." And then like as the dog, just a missile of golden hair, just runs, jumps on him, jumps all over him. He falls off the thing. The dog's going crazy. He's like, "God damn it, son of a bitch, get the goddamn dog." And the dog is wagging his tail the whole time. I'm laughing. My mom's laughing. We're all laughing at the time.
The chaise lounge is splinters.
Yeah. It was just a really funny, like cartoonish moment. Like,
That's
get
awesome.
this crazy thing off of me.
I don't know if that's a breed thing, but my dad, we used to have this like blow up almost baby pool in the backyard that was just like a classic like sit in warm piss basically in the backyard when it's too
Yeah.
hot out thing. And my dog just again, similar thing, golden retriever, let out of the thing. My dad's in the pool, laid out, and my dog just heat seeking missile for the pool, dove at it as if it was trying to knife it with its paws, popped the entire fucking pool immediately, and it just spilled out of water in my fucking
That's the
white
best.
globule
Hit the
father.
ground.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
So funny,
so
dude.
good.
What about you, Sags?
What's your dog popping story?
My dogs were all little Shih Tzus, so they were like,
Yeah.
they're
Oh, that
cute.
makes sense. What an
Those are the
unsettling
worst. Oh, no,
dog
they're
to have
the
around.
best.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They're not the best.
I liked them.
They're
Maybe
the
I'm
opposite of
biased
the best.
because they're the only ones that I know, but like, they were
Little-
awesome. I love them.
They never felt. Yeah, but
Little-
that's
little
not what having
Shih
a
Tzus?
cat feels like.
No, like, you know fucking Paco's dog?
Yeah, that dog
I love
sucks.
that dog.
Dude, every time
but
I
that-
hold one
Coma.
of those dogs, it feels like it's underdeveloped cartilage. Like I feel like I'm gonna
You feel
hold
the
it too
bones.
tight and it's gonna just snap
Like a bird.
in 17 pieces.
Hollow bones.
Hello, Bones.
Oh, right, the hollow bones. And so,
Hollow bones. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm
I
having
think
fun.
my day that
I wanted to join.
you know, I can't really think of a day because days are so long. You know what I
What?
mean? Like
I
I
can't
thought,
think of one good
I
memory
have one moment.
you've ever had.
No, I that's my thinking music.
There's like apparently
is there a parade?
ticker tape parade happening down McDougal. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, are we in New Orleans?
Did I say my memory? I didn't. You just said yours, right?
Yes, well, I thought the dog.
You had a
was
dog
yours.
memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even close to my memory that I want to replaying in my head. Well, I want my dad in my forever memory. Get out of here.
I played that theater in New Jersey and I like murdered in front of my dad. Like my dad was there and it was like 1,300 people and that was
Who
like
were
a
you
really,
opening for? Who was
Pablo.
Pablo Francisco.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Pablo Francisco, and I fucking buried him.
Did you?
I buried him.
Oh, that's because he's
I-
he's in cocaine psychosis. So
Yeah, he did have. I mean, I was watching him, and he's like doing Beavis and Butthead impressions, and I'm like, ooh, I'm not, you know, just very much like, dude, why have you not written since 1993? You know,
Send
shots
app.
to Pablo, shots to Pablo. I felt myself doing that. I was like, what am I doing? Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
Sounds like the
Nice guy.
The
Nice
guy who
guy.
gave you an opportunity to play in front of 1,200
It
people and
definitely
making your
wasn't his
forever
choice.
memory.
yeah.
Well, he could have vetoed it.
Huh?
He could have vetoed it.
Yeah, he could have. That's true.
Yeah.
That is.
No shots on Pablo.
All right.
Well,
good
you already
good
took
man.
one.
He's got his own. Well, I apologize.
There's like a bunch. I don't know if I want to pick like a sports memory because some of those are so insane. I also have like a serious kid memory. Not even the birth. Definitely not, because when I looked at his fucking weird dinosaur nails, it made me sick. But I think recently, what was that?
Just looking around and waiting for more context.
You did.
I've taught.
You did have a very quick eye. Like that was so smooth. Just like it wasn't even like
Yeah.
a blink.
I'm
you know.
always noticing,
I immediately
Then you'll
thought
notice I didn't say anything or do
but
it.
it was a look.
there was,
I was-
a
It
look.
was
I
an
was-
unsaid something.
I was checking in to see Brendan's reaction.
my
to
reaction to dinosaur.
that, to what that was.
Well, I did have a really quick thought where I went, your thumb is like a dinosaur. You said that.
No, I know.
So I was like, you're like, I don't want to even look at my little kid's dinosaur fingers.
I know.
And I went, well, you know.
Do you understand?
That's the pot calling the kettle black thing.
Takes rare to know rare.
That make me not like you. Like genuinely. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
why.
Set me up
fuck.
for
the
it.
moment.
I didn't set you up for nothing.
For the moment.
I wasn't gonna say it until Feeney fucking looked at me with like,
All I did was look to see if you were going like, like if you.
you
But
wanted to see
I
my
could-
listening face.
I could, yeah, but I could tell yours was.
Yeah. You ever get like so high you could see your eyelashes and it distracts
right
you?
now. Yeah. Right now.
Like, never?
Oh, right now.
Oh, okay. Do you think we could always see our eyelashes?
No, let's finish the question first.
All right.
I'll have the memory of Feeney doing whatever act out that was replaying in my head.
I've never heard him laugh.
Yeah, what were
That
you
was
just
3
running?
sharp inhales. Yeah. What were you briskly walking?
it's like that's so funny, man. It's so funny to go whatever Feeney said.
Like you're mad and you don't even know. what it
I
was.
don't. I just know you tried hard on the act out and it was a lot of energy and it was at me and I was angry about it. I don't even know what it was. I know it was kind of a dinosaur. I saw something out of
Because
my peripheral.
you said pot calling the kettle back, and I said it takes rare to know rare.
Oh.
And it takes one to know one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do an impression. I almost just said your thing again. Okay, this one comes from Evan Arthur Halliday.
Oh,
is his name.
EAH.
EHH. And yeah, okay. Hey guys, sorry, I'm all fucking frazzled. I've never heard that laugh come out of me either. I'm like, there's someone else in here.
I still think that.
Just balancing a beach ball on your nose.
Catching a fish. Hey guys, saw your newest post and loved it. If you ever want some memes made for the pod, I got you guys. P.S. Thank Feeney for shaving.
Nice. So, did he have a question?
He did not have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, just make memes.
Make the
That'd be
meme.
cool. Spread it around about the
Paul
show.
probably wants to talk rate.
No.
For memes?
Are you a fan or not?
Yeah, for memes. There's millions of dollars made in memes.
I'm never paying for a meme.
It was like those Fuck Jerry and those, what are those other Curia aggregate accounts? They
Yeah,
like,
they underpay
have
their meme
staff.
writers like they're fucking sweatshop kids.
Yeah.
I just don't get. You could just make a meme on like Photoshop.
What
or
can,
something.
can you make a viral
Maybe you got to
meme?
write it.
How do we know if this guy can make a viral meme?
We don't. But he said he makes memes for a living.
Did he say I make memes for a living?
I don't think that's what he said.
That's not at all what he said.
Oh, as long as you don't fact check it, he did.
I'm checking it right now.
Do it.
I don't know where he went.
Oh my.
Where did he go? Here he is. He's online right now. Should we ask him? What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you
yell at
meme?
him.
If you ever want some, that's how we get people. Wait. If you ever want some memes made for the pod, I got you guys. Never once mentioned a 401k.
Yeah, but
right.
you went to his profile, right?
What is his name? Johnny Memes?
Like it's Evan Meme Halliday. Yeah, you know, he makes memes. He does make memes.
He makes memes.
He makes memes. All right. If you could read the mind of anyone you know, who would it be? If you could read the mind of anyone you know, who would it be? My fucking wife. This is just for Nicole.
I feel like trying to read your brain would be like trying to read Charlie Kelly's writing.
Yeah, it would be. I feel like it would be vastly disappointing because you would realize there's not as much.
It would be
like,
vast.
Yeah.
There's not as much.
Complex.
Not even complex.
Thought.
Just
Thought.
just like a full like a dog that gets distracted
Yeah.
by something and then something
Brendan,
else.
wouldn't
And
you
then,
want to read a dog's mind though a little bit?
Instead
No.
of dust
a dog
bowls
should-
or whatever, dust clouds, it's just like a
I would not.
burger.
I would not want to
Burger
read
rolling
Jeet's mind.
across.
Jeet's mind is just, oh, where's that food? I smell food. I smell food. Give me more
Eat
food.
food.
My
I got
mind.
Brendan too.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's why I wouldn't want to read it. It would make me. You
No,
get like
my-
30 seconds of it.
My mind would be like
Eat
like an
food.
old.
Food. Sad. Hip hop. Sad.
Post
Sad hip hop. No, my mind would be like an old west town when a bad guy shows up, where people are closing the windows and everything. Wah wah wah. Who would? So, what's your answer?
Read one
Jeet?
mind of any. No, still not Jeet. Stop
You'd pick
putting
Jeet.
that. Yeah, stop queuing me up for that. I'm not picking the dog.
The answer is one of us has to take this answer, so I'll jump on the grenade. Nicole. I need
Producer Nicole.
I need to know what she thinks
Oh,
of
that's
us.
it's
That would
gonna
be
hurt too much.
disappointing.
I
that
know.
would be
No, are you
disappointing.
kidding? It would
Definitely not want to do
incinerate
that.
me.
No, yeah, don't.
But
do
I
that.
need to know.
No. I need to never know, because she's good at making us feel good.
She's shrinking under the
Yeah.
I'll never
You
tell.
knowing would be that would ruin it all.
Yeah.
I get it. I would
Maybe
want
the
it to be
president.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody like power, like even like Joe Rogan's brain would be an interesting thing. Is if he's like, so when he gets home, he just is like sitting there in a moment of thought and being like, I fucking hate MMA.
Yeah,
I fucking hate MMA
He just
so much.
He just stares at a cheeseburger,
yeah,
just looking at the bread.
yeah. I love Fauci and CNN so much. I don't know why I have to keep talking
Yeah,
negatively
yeah,
about them.
yeah.
Stupid.
yeah, he puts on a Neil Young record and just sits there and cries.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's yours?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh. It's not
I
like
like-
we've been talking about it for 4.5
I like
minutes.
that I can't read anyone's mind. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I already spend enough time thinking about what other people think. I don't need it confirmed.
No.
I've also
me. My answer is me.
I've decided.
I wish I knew.
I've
what was going on.
decided what other people are thinking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But also, it's like, and then affirming that they too have the wild, accusatory, defensive, terrible thoughts that we all have.
Yeah.
It's like that would then just open me up to confirming that what I think another person is thinking is true as well. It would ruin
What a waste of time.
everything.
Yeah.
It would ruin everything.
You're like a cat.
Yeah, you weren't even. I mean, I
Oh. Well, I realized in the middle of that I'm not flexible. I like threw out both of my shoulders.
Okay. If you could read the mind of someone famous, who would it be? If you could read the mind of
I'll think of a
someone
different person.
famous, Natalie Portman,
Yeah.
The Rock.
The Rock. Yeah, just to know that we're all the same. You know?
You
I
think him
think-
and you have same thoughts all
No.
day?
I think his thoughts are literally like, "Yeah, Rock, go get it.
Yeah.
Go fucking get it, Rock.
Yeah.
You're the fucking Rock. You're the fucking best."
I would
think
love
his
that. I'd
level
be like,
of
yeah.
narcissism is so deep at this point. It just happens to be a positively
But
trajectory.
he's
Kind of how
because
like
he's trained his brain.
yes,
It's how we've
Like,
trained our brain.
Lance
to be
Armstrong did that
sad.
for a while until
What do you mean?
like he was like, I'm the fucking best. I'm fucking Lance Armstrong. And then he was winning all these things. He was raising all these. Every fucking person in the world loved Lance Armstrong. He raised so much money for charity, all this other stuff. And then, we found out he was cheating. And then now everyone's like, fuck that guy. But before that scandal, he was what The Rock is now in terms of like everybody loves this dude.
I still love him.
Yeah, who
He's
cares?
still rich.
I don't give
He's-
a flying fuck.
He cheated.
Same thing about Barry Bonds. Same thing about McGuire, Sosa. It's like juice if you got him. Also, it represents an era where the fastest throwing pitcher was on steroids, the best
Yeah.
hitter was on steroids. Everybody was.
They should
Fair
be
fight. Fuck you.
They should be rewarded for being like, I'll put something in my fucking body
That's
to
right.
make me good at this thing.
knowing that there's a ton of like physical long-term repercussions.
That's right.
Exactly. They should. Yeah, you pussies wouldn't do it.
I did. Except I was too much of a pussy. I wouldn't inject it, so I took pills, which was worse for my liver, which is why I almost died.
Oh,
Yeah, it's so interesting when with all that like steroids and shit because there's so many people that's like just let them take steroids, man. Just let them do whatever the fuck.
HGH at least, because that's basically medicine at this point. It's like the fountain of fucking youth. I know Mark Cuban has been trying to like implement that stuff where he's like, at what point do we call this stuff medicine and not performance enhancing is better medicine?
yeah.
He's like, we're getting healthier and better, like
Yeah, what's the
more out of our
difference?
bodies
Andy Pettit took HGH one time
to
come
feel
back
to
from
heal
injury.
his elbow. Yeah.
and he came back
Really?
quick.
Yeah.
David Ortiz tested positive for steroids. Never
Yep.
talked about. No one ever talked about it. They asked him about it one time, and he was like, got mad at them, and then they never asked him ever again because he was a beloved character in baseball,
He's my CD.
and he just got into the Hall of Fame on his
that what he
first
sounds like?
on his first attempt.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And Barry Bonds didn't, and now can never get in there, and neither can Roger Clemens or Kurt Schilling, who both were two of the greatest pitchers of all time who have been accused of. Kurt Schilling, they just got rid of him because
He's like a flat earth.
he's like a flat Earth hardcore Trump like lunatic, and it's like, but he's like
I love
which is
Kurt
crazy
Schilling.
because there wasn't even a positive test of Kurt Schilling doing or of Roger Clemens. They just were like there's testimony of people doing it, and with Ortiz, it's like
Well,
there's an actual MLB issued positive steroid test, and people are like. But come on, it's Big Papi. He's fun. Like, can you pull up a picture of Big Papi when he was David Ortiz when he was on the either the
Blue Jays,
Twins,
right?
the Twins back in the day? He looks like you. He's
Cool.
like
a disgusting, weak.
no, he's like he's like husky, and then he becomes this like beanbag
It's like
of
you freak.
yeah. And then he started taking roids, and he like doubled in size, and then became.
Cool.
I mean,
Should I do that?
Yes,
Dude, if I
I've
got
been
fucking,
telling you
like,
to.
No,
oh, that's
like,
even a
yo,
good,
yes.
that's a good
huge
picture
chin.
of him on the left too.
I mean,
That's-
Nick.
I mean,
Oh.
that's exactly the same, except
No.
darker. somehow.
you got to find a profile one. That one is that's a late picture on the Twins and an early picture
I
on the
think
Red
you
Sox.
just got, dude.
I think Nicole.
No, Barry Bonds is the most
Red Sox
evident
fan.
example of somebody who, first of all, was a Hall of Famer without it.
You were gonna say homophobe.
He was definitely a homophobe, but he a Hall of Famer without it, and then he was like, "All right, they love the long ball, let's do this," and then his head grew probably like 8 sizes.
Roger Clemens' head was huge too. I mean, they definitely took it. But
Huge.
Mark
Big dumper,
McGuire and Sammy Sosa are really like Sammy
Baseball
Sosa's
players,
the
huge
real like
numbers.
scumbag in this too,
Yeah.
and Mark
Why?
McGuire because they were like not really talented at all without that.
Mark
like,
McGuire was good on the A's.
he was fine, and then he just became a like ridiculous. And Sammy Sosa is like not even. He had like no career before that, and then he became this, and then he fell off right after that.
And now he bleaches his skin.
yeah.
He's a terrifying looking gentleman.
He is terrifying looking.
Yeah.
We got time for I think a few more questions, depending on how quick. we
Man,
answer
I
this.
really, ever since Nicole said it, I can't stop thinking about it during these episodes. Is the range of topics is probably
we're
widest of every podcast that's ever been.
Yeah, and I've never even tried to look, but I'm also positive of that. We have a huge range. We get serious sometimes. We get real.
Existential,
we get silly.
sports,
Talk about cum.
sex,
Yeah,
food,
it's just
come again.
the show is the character is the show, the friendship.
Question.
One more book. Fuck me. One more question. Fuck me. I hated myself for what I just did before.
Good.
As I
You're
should.
learning.
If you could dance anyone dance perfectly, which dance would you pick?
The Tango de la Muerte.
The dance with the devil.
The whole dance floor part.
Tango de la Muerte.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. I want to. I mean, that's probably the best answer.
What is that from?
I don't know. Like any
Pull it up.
Western dance with death.
Oh.
There's a Tango de la Muerte in The Simpsons too.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
It's very similar to the back and forth we just had.
What? Well, I was raised by The Simpsons, so
Subconsciously, you steal from them.
subconsciously I steal everything from them. But don't we all?
I want to do the Chris Brown dance at the VMAs where
Yeah.
he literally leaped from table to table. Whatever
What was
that
he singing?
was. Like Run It and a medley of his other hits or
that's
whatever. Yeah, he's
great.
like a 17-year-old super freak athlete leaping 15 feet in the air like a fucking salamander.
Can I? Could I say Krav Maga? Not Krav Maga. What's the dance fighting one?
Krav Maga.
No, Krav Maga is the Israeli fighting.
Oh.
Eddie Gordo did it.
Yeah.
Capoeira.
Oh.
So I can learn 2 things:
So you can fight dance.
fight, dance, fight, dance.
I picture you like going to the ground and putting your hands back like a crab and then just kicking one leg and you're like, come here. Like you're not moving anything but the one foot. You're like, walk into my foot.
yeah.
And then getting so tired.
Just then I just go like this. Another Simpsons joke. All right. Well, I think we answered that pretty perfectly.
You don't have to grade.
That one I would give a 78.
Oh, okay.
You
well,
know,
that
What's
was
passing to you?
100.
Passing is 100?
No, 90 and above.
Oh,
Or
so that was
85
terrible
above.
then. Because you just gave us a 78. So we
Well, I was just saying whatever number came into my head.
You're as
like,
dumb as rocks.
oh my God.
Sorry, I thought that was going to get a real
Cool.
big laugh, but I
It's
meant
one of the
that-
I've been, but I meant it, and we all knew it.
Yeah.
So
every single
same thing
person was
happens
like,
to me. Oh yeah. If you could be the editor of any single magazine, what publication would it be? That's hilarious.
the most popular online one, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Because
Playboy,
pick a
No.
printed. No. Well, now.
that documentary.
Jugs.
Did you watch it?
No.
He had some sex with a dog, huh?
He had sex with a dog.
Apparently. I mean, I guess.
I saw
you know.
that Erica was watching, but I walked by when she was watching, and I heard him go. His help, like whatever the people who work there, said that he drank 40 Pepsis a day.
Oh my
40,
God.
and his like diet consisted mostly of like you're gonna love this, like
pussy.
M&Ms essentially. Like he had like M&Ms and like candy all around the house. Like he basically
Was it the sexy green
What?
M&M?
Mm. Well, now she's non-binary.
Oh,
Yeah. But what in the documentary, what was it about him that made him this kind of guy? Like
sex
dude.
obsessed.
Sex
He came from
obsessed,
a
eating
very,
candy.
very taboo, like hardcore religious family
Of course.
that didn't approve of his wicked ways.
Repressive works.
Oh my God. Jesus. What's the name of that documentary?
God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What?
What's the name of that documentary?
Hugh
Hugh,
Hefner.
probably, yeah. Hugh and the crew.
Hugh and the Crew?
Huey Lewis and the Lose.
Huey Lewis and the Lose.
All right, one more question.
I gotta go, man.
One more question. And then we all gotta go. If you were elected to be the leader of the United States tomorrow, what would your first act be? And let's just take weed off the table.
Make gay marriage illegal.
Cut to Lauren Michaels typing in your phone number, listening to us. This kid's got it. Oh, never mind.
I would make it.
Doesn't stick around.
I'll never
Find
have
out
a
if I'm
star
kidding.
again.
I would make it illegal for any car to be within 10 feet of my fender. So I can always go as fast as I want, no matter where I'm going, because there will never be a car. There will never be any traffic.
Now, Michael, I would say that sounds like something a dictator would do.
Sure.
You can't be anywhere near my car.
I'd be a dictator.
Yeah. Why
would
wouldn't you be a
rule
You
with
dictator?
got to be a dictator.
I
It
would
seems like the
rule-
easiest thing.
I would
It's
rule with an
the best.
iron fist and a quick trigger finger. Everybody that wronged me in the moment would be instantly murdered publicly.
Yeah.
I'd want everybody to see it.
The day you become president, the whole country looks like when Scar became king.
Yeah.
Just-
I would fuck a dude in my first address of the union. Like I'd literally look the camera and be like, I'm not even attracted to this guy, and I'm
Yeah.
doing this to show you that I can accomplish anything.
Would the guy be into it?
No, he would.
So you're saying you'd rape a man?
I'd
on TV.
rape a strong man
Tom Hardy. I would rape Tom Hardy.
with a pistol to his head.
Welcome to hell, America.
I was wondering what would come first.
And then Feeney's like,
The
just don't
bullet."
come near my car.
Yeah, I'd like no traffic still. I feel like that'd be a good.
And I agree with both. That's the show, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Keep listening and tell your friends.
Bye. Here's the Scenario is Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon, and Brendan Sagalow. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button Podcast. For more information about the show, visit here'sthescenario.com.
The scenario.